Hjärtligt välkomna till vår livestreaming här vid Åbo hamn där vi med spänning väntar att få hem Viking Glory efter en nästan 6 veckors färd över de 7 haven. Mitt namn är Lotta Lindros och fungerar som Viking Glorys lanseringschef och kommer att hålla er sällskap den kommande timmen. Evenemanget streamas internationellt och vi bjuder på engelskspråkig sändning. Ifall ni önskar mer information kring själva Viking Glory eller än inte hunnit boka er ombord så hittar ni mer information på webbadressen som borde synas i rutan just nu. Välkomna med! Lämpimästi tervetuloa mukaan seuraamaan tätä historiallista hetkeä täällä Turun satamassa, eli Viking Gloryn saapumista pitkän matkan taittaneena. Minun nimeni on Lotta Lindros ja toimin Viking Gloryn lanseerauspäällikkönä ja tulen olemaan seurannanne seuraavan tunnin ajan. Itse tapahtumaa striimataan kansainvälisesti, eli kerrontaa tarjolla englannin kielellä. Jos toivotte lisää tietoa itse Viking Glorysta tai ette ole vielä omaa matkanne tilannut, niin lisätietoa löytyy ruudussa näkyvästä osoitteesta. Tervetuloa mukaan! A warm welcome to Turku Harbour in this historic moment of welcoming home Viking Glory after her vast journey over the 7 seas that took almost 6 weeks. My name is Lotta Lindros. I work as the launch manager of Viking Glory and will keep you company the upcoming hour. If you would like some more information about Viking Glory, or if you haven't yet booked your own trip with her, you will find some more information on the website now displayed. Vikingland has been dreaming and planning to have a new ship since 2015, with an intention agreement finally written in November 2016. The actual building of the ship started 2018, and here soon we will see the launch into the water that we got to experience in January 2021. As Viking Glory left the shipyard in Xiamen in the end of December, they had a very memorable moment blasting the Finlandia hymn written by Jean Sibelius in 1899 and actually considered one of the most important national songs of Finland.
Oi nouses
The trip from Xiamen to Turku and this very moment has taken almost 6 weeks. Here you can see at the map the route Viking Glory has taken, not a very regular trip for any of Viking Line ships. Viking Glory has been past Singapore and after that Sri Lanka, where our crew both had a chance to jump off the rear deck, 4 meter high, and swim in the ocean of 29 degrees Celsius. And as well had to call in divers to help us get rid of a fishing net that entangled itself into our rotors. From Sri Lanka we headed towards Djibouti, the country of Horn of Africa, passing waters known to host pirates, and that meant we kept all doors shut and having both extra high fence on board, extra security and barbed wire to defend us in case of any kind of attack. But no, we didn't get to see any pirates come through. One of the biggest highlights of the trip was to experience also the Suez Canal, and later on during this broadcast we'll get to show you some very special material, what it actually looks like to pass through the Suez. And after the Suez Canal we had a short stop at Cyprus and headed towards the Strait of Gibraltar. And Gibraltar actually delayed us a little bit because of the strong winds that kept us from getting into port as planned. And from there on, setting sail this last Sunday for her very last stops in Copenhagen, and now heading our way to Turku, Finland.
The ocean is Viking Line's ecosystem, origin and lifeblood. For us, it comes naturally to take care of our unique marine environment. Now we continue the journey towards a sustainable future by introducing one of the world's most climate-smart ships. Viking Glory is equipped with 6 engines made by Finnish Wärtsilä. These engines help us reduce fuel consumption while minimizing carbon emission levels. The use of liquefied natural gas results in reduced nitrogen oxides and carbon dioxide emissions. It also means zero sulfur and particle emissions. As with Viking Grace, Viking Glory will also have the ability to run on biogas, once it becomes a viable fuel alternative in the future. Liquefied natural gas is minus 162 degrees Celsius when stored in tanks on board. Viking Glory is the first ship to use this cold to cool down cold counters, cold rooms and other technical rooms on board. This is a very climate-smart solution and results in the use of less fuel per year. Waste heat from the engines and steam is recovered and converted to clean electricity by technology invented by Swedish clean tech company Climon. The system can guarantee up to 40% of the electricity required for the passenger functions and reduces carbon dioxide emissions by about 4,000 tons a year. Technical rooms are equipped with sensors. Lights will be turned off in rooms that are empty. The air condition system is controlled by the booking system. If a cabin remains empty at departure, it will enter a power-saving mode, resulting in lower emissions. The Azipod propulsion units save time and energy in terms of ship maneuvering. The system facilitates faster turns in the ports and a hull design with less water resistance. Welcome to a greener future. Welcome on board Viking Glory.
Above all of these great innovations, you might have noticed that the design of the hull is also a bit different from other ships. She's a bit wider and is designed to create less waves and therefore be more nature-friendly as well as be more efficient regarding both emissions and fuel consumption. Viking Glory is very much inspired by the beautiful archipelago, both as inspiration to the interior design, which is, by the way, created by the Swedish architect company Concept. The views are of essence on board with a touch of infinity feel with all its vast and panorama-like windows in all spaces possible. Also, the names of the restaurants and all our conference rooms, for instance, have been named after lighthouses, islands, and other sites in the waters plied by the vessel. As for instance, Mimmi's, our casual restaurant on board, is named after a true pioneering female sailor, the picture you see now, Mimmi Widbom, said to have sailed the world and also rounded Cape Horn 8 times in the beginning of 1900s, a real true sailor. And this you can see is the real picture on board, still a lot to be done. The nice rendering pictures you've seen earlier and also during this performance has been taken on by Mitel, our local producer here from Turku. Also Algots has been named after the colorful bootlegger Algot Niska, a perfect venue for the perfect drink, and actually also for perfect small gatherings of up to 40 persons. Also Kobba Bar and Restaurant, our relaxed bistro-style restaurant, has gotten its name and inspiration from the Kobba Klintar. When you get a glimpse of this old pilot station with its white pyramid-shaped landmark, you've known you arrived at Mariehamn, and this landmark will pass with glory twice a day. Many sailors were said to burst into tears of joy when they caught sight of this Kobba Klintar after their long One of the most spectacular solutions on board might be fyren, Our VIP cabinet that can be booked for groups of 12 for seated occasions or cocktail parties up to 30 persons. This room is located in the very bow of the ship on deck number 12 and offers the most amazing views, 220 vista, and actually has a floor underneath the table for 12 that slowly rotates and gives everyone the most beautiful archipelago at hand and absolutely nothing blocking your view. And as you might notice from the real pictures, there's also this huge LED screen above your head that adds to the atmosphere and the ambience, and offering, for example, calming seaside gulls flying overhead, rainfall, northern lights, or why not some fireworks if you're toasting great success with your company in this space. I spoke earlier about the crew getting to jump off the 4-meter-high rear deck in Sri Lanka. Here you will see some pictures of the real action. Surely not a bad experience, weather being 30 degrees and water 29. I did also promise you that we will get to see what our crew on board experienced, the route they saw, when they got to be driving through the Suez Canal. And I'm sure everybody's interested to see how it looks like right now. Let's have some real footage and pics from on board. And this is actually us now on board Viking Glory. We have the same view. When you see that live sun, we have the same view as the crew and also the captain on board. And here you see when Viking Glory was visiting in Gibraltar. Quite a nice view. And this again, passing close to Öresund Bridge 2 nights ago. And in Copenhagen, the night between Friday and Saturday, some of our crew also get to climb on board from the side gate of the ship for the very final destination that we are now waiting to see them here. And I'm sure it will be quite a heartfelt reunion. As you can see, Viking Glory will also bring 66% more cargo capacity compared to Amorella that has been on this route Viking Glory is now about to take on. Viking Grace and Glory as a couple will supply us with a more green transport option than ever on the Baltic Sea. And this traffic over the Baltic Sea is essential for the security of supply. Speechless, really. We're so close to finally see her in Turku harbor. Now she's passing what the people here in Turku would call their national park, Kansanpuisto. And as we saw from the pictures earlier, we can see the crew waving to those who are going into this weather to greet the Queen. Welcome home, Viking Glory. Thank you everybody at Kansanpuisto. Thank you for being there. Ville Viking seems to be waiting for the ship as much as we do with the Navy band. Soon we are also gonna see some Arma Aboa firing off in honor of Viking Glory. What a beauty, ladies and gentlemen. Viking Glory. Welcome home, Viking Glory. Some nice carbon-neutral daytime firework created by Suomen Ilotulitus Oy and the Navy Band. Viking Glory, we have waited so long, but finally you're here, and we greet you. Welcome to Turku, and welcome to join our other vessels here at Viking Line. Viking Glory, after her vast journey, finally here in Turku, and soon actually to try for the first time also the suction cups of the automooring here in Turku Harbour. Getting emotional here. I'm pretty sure it's also emotional for any of that crew that is on board right now, and all of us here at the shore side. Thank you everyone. Thank you everyone at Kansanpuisto and all around Turku that has been out there going into this weather to greet the Queen home. Thank you all for joining this very special moment. Incredibly proud to have her here. Wishing you at the same time a very great Sunday. Thanks for joining us on this big day and this live streaming. And above all, I really wish to see you all on board soon. Welcome to Viking Glory.